And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And the dunk by Lopez.
I like the show of ferocity from Lopez. Whenever he plays down there with fire, it's infectious.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nurkic finds Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. And it's Lillard missing.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Powell. From the arc. That shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Lillard against Holiday. Powell, no one around him. Portland again missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's McCollum after the basket by Milwaukee. The shot by Powell, no good. It's an 8-point differential. Pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it. Bucks passing it around and stolen by Lillard. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Kicks it out to McCollum. Now the pass to Covington. McCollum feeling it out a bit. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
For 3, Middleton. Powell pulls it in. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here we go, all alone. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer, and it's good. 2 points. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Oh!
Textbook. Oh, wow. In your face.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Anthony, no one around. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Simons, he's checked in for Lillard. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Nwora, the pass to Tucker. Here's Nwora. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to T. Off the left rim and out. And now here comes Jones leading the break. McCollum finds Anthony. Outside, Jones. Takes the three. Not going to go that time. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And thanks to... When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
They've got Anthony. He's out there with Jones. Norman Powell is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound and another shot. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Kanter.
Kanter is a single-minded scorer. Doesn't like to be denied when he's got position, even dealing with a lot of contact.
DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. Back to DiVincenzo. Passes to Portis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Here's Simons. And Kanter wide open. He shoots. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Portis. He kicks to Tucker. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Tucker with the ball. He's against Kanter. There's the triple. And it's Portland with the rebound. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Portis drives in. And Portis throws it down.
Impressive at getting to the rack. Can't allow Portis to get ahead of steam like this here.
Pass to Powell. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kanter's shot is off.
Oh, he found the open space for mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
It's Portis, high post. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Out to the right wing. Back to T. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Forbes, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks to Forbes. The three-pointer, no good. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Right side T. Down low. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nurkic with the block.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
McCollum outside. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. And here is Powell. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Lillard. Baseline J on the way. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. He did it, and it's opened things up for him.
To the right side. Nurkic against Portis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
For Milwaukee, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Milwaukee leading by 12. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Teague finds Portis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Lillard with no one around. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nice shot by Portis.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Lillard the pass to McCollum. And a miss there on the triple. And here's the fast break. Here's Portis. Yep, that one goes in there. Portis has got 16 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And so it's Milwaukee with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. Some incredible work in this one by Bobby Portis. He had 16 points, and he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring wins in this league, fellas. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Holiday against Lillard to the inside. Here's Nurkic. Lillard the pass to McCollum. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
This is who McCollum is. Someone who's ready to fire as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Holiday against Lillard. Holiday with it. Giannis outside. The pass to DiVincenzo. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And it's McCollum in the corner. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. A 3 ball. The shot, no good. Trailblazers trail by 18.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but Hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Well-conceived play call. The length of Middleton makes him a big target on the finishing end. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the basket by Lillard.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
Holiday against Lillard. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Three-pointer Lillard and another 3 for Portland.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Middleton outside. Back to Giannis. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
It's Powell on the wing. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. Kicks it down to Middleton. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
McCollum outside. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
And McCollum is remarkably quick. Love seeing him put it on the deck and finish at the rim.
Giannis outside. Middleton for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Holiday against Lillard. Another miss by Middleton. Trailblazers trail by 21. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Nurkic. McCollum's got 8 points.
And he's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Pass to Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Defended by Covington. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks taking a 19-point lead into the break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Damian Lillard. Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Simons in at the point. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes.
Whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
Kanter kicks to Lillard. From deep three-point range, Trailblazers keep it alive. Kanter, the pass to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. For the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Tucker the pass to Nora. And here is Teague. Now here's Portis. Defended by Jones. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Connaughton passes to Portis. He kicks it to Tucker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Looking to end his cold spell. And deep. Lillard drops it in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. Middleton for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's McCollum in the corner. Back to Jones. And stolen by Portis. Holiday with it. Lillard picks him up. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Now, this is what his coaches love to see. Portis looking like a leader and a beast in games like these.
Lillard surveying the D. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Cantor against Portis. Now the dish to Middleton. Clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Portis can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's tipped.
Got to have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
And the basket by McCollum.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back in all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bobby Portis.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's an 18-point lead. Up top, Portis. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 20.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
He gets it in there.
And he's just not going to give up. I mean, if he has to do it all by himself, that's what he's going to do.
The pass to Portis. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now the feed to Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. It's time for the NBA. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Beverly in at the point. And that one's good. Beverly. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Think back to when Paul George entered the league in the 2010-11 season for the Indiana Pacers, a skinny kid. Not so much anymore.
It's deflected. Three-pointer, Lillard off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
George finds Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard against Powell. Leonard with the bucket.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And the Croatian big man, Ivica Zubac, a big hip-hop fan. His teammates call him Zupac.
It's amazing that he was traded from the Lakers to the Clippers, so still home games here at Staples Center. Such a difficult guy to keep up with and also have a conversation with. Leonard, sometimes all you can do is foul him.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. McCollum outside. No good on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Here is Lillard. McCollum outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. One-on-one fast break. George passes to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. At the top of the key, Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Nurkic. Fires from deep. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Lillard, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, compact and strong. Lillard using his frame and still finishes.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Three-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nurkic can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
George against Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Clippers leading by 5. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. Really left alone that time.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 7 points.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
George passes to Zubac. Leonard against Powell. Here's Leonard. 5 to shoot. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched upon the team.
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Enes Kanter, Anthony out there with Jones. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Simons in at the 1. Here's Simons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince Strong that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Jones kicks to Kanter. Got a piece of it. Batum attacking, and Batum throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Jackson. They're leading by 8. And the pass to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the tip, Cousins on the follow. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, one guy who's still dominating the inside, DeMarcus Cousins, a great rebounder and a great scorer. That time a second chance, cashing in.
The shot's good from Kanter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Jackson. Inside. Kennard, the pass to Mann. Cousins dishes to Jackson. Feeds it to Batum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing. And his defense, always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there. Kind of a glue guy.
Powell, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. Powell against Kennard. Powell kicks to Kanter. Stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Count it. Kennard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 7. And Lillard throws it down.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. George looking around. Pass to Kennard. Fires at the elbow. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Lillard misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Back to Kennard. Batum passes to Kennard. Just 4 to shoot. Batum dishes to Patterson. Shoots. Portland grabs the miss.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Jackson in the corner. Jacks up a 3, and Cancer pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Jackson's got the ball. And the dunk by Batum.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Canner in the corner. Jones in the post. Outside Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo being ultra aggressive now. You give him a lane to the basket, you're going to get results like that.
And so it's the Los Angeles.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq. Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
That's Kawhi pushing the action all by himself there, attacking inside and starting to take charge.
Down low, here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. McCollum's got his first points in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And here's Leonard from 3. Morris controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Lillard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
George against Powell. And George kicks to Beverly. Leonard on the wing. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Here's Morris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Simons. He's checked in for Lillard. Pass to Simons. Back to McCollum. And that one is good. McCollum's got his second basket.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. Just how shifty he is.
Here's Mann. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Misses off the left iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Nurkic. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys, I think, that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Beverly against McCollum. To the wing right side. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Beyond the arc. And with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Leonard finds Morris. Back to Leonard. Pulls up from the corner. He can't hit that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Passes it to Mann. Now here is Morris. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. A putback. It's good on the putback. Morris has got 7.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Lillard misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Jones. Here's Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game, so he gets them both. Jackson against Lillard. The pass to Kennard. Over Jones. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 14-point lead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Anthony is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Kennard. And Batum kicks to Kennard. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Outside, George. He dishes it to Jackson. Back to George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Zubac's no good. Trailblazers trail by 12. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
And George, here we go. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Kennard. Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum comes in for Anthony Simons. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Jackson against McCollum. Back to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
And here's Leonard from 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Trailblazers trail by 8. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Here's the dish to Covington. Kicks it out to McCollum. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it out to Lillard. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A different look for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. And then for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Cantor. And Norman Powell subbed in for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, Beverly showing a bit of his speed right there, out of the blocks, hoping to get something on the drive on the inside.
The feed to Lillard. To the left side wing. Nobody near Nurkic. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's McCollum. Lillard surveying the D. He kicks to Powell. Shoots over Leonard. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dishes it to Beverly. Pass to Batum. Leonard against Powell. Offensive rebound.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now here's Leonard. The 10-footer, and the jumper falls for him. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Lillard misses. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Leonard. Pass to Beverly. Launches a 3. Rebounded by McCollum. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it. The fast break chance. For 3. That one, no good. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. And is that...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Here we go. Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
And George has learned a lot, and I think continues to evolve as a leader. He relishes the chance to deliver for this team.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Middleton. It's rebounded by Leonard.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Morris kicks to Zubac. Beverly against Holiday. And there's the pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Morris. The fader. That shot no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Tries from 16. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Leonard with no one around. And Morris throws it down.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Leonard against Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. To the inside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those passes.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For 3, Middleton. Morris with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Leonard kicks to George. Passes it to Morris. Now Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Launches it. The Clippers rebound. From downtown, another miss by Leonard.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up Los Angeles. The Clippers again in transition. Wide open. Again, Leonard missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Beverly the pass to George. And here's Leonard. Defended by Middleton. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Here's George. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Chalk up 2 there.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now here is George. Pass to Morris. Lets it fly from 18. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Middleton finds Giannis. 9 feet out. And no good. Good work defensively by Morris. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Giannis left side. Stolen by Beverly. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And then for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Batum. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Teague. There's the dish to Tucker. Back to Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Over Jackson. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
I think the most important lesson that I got is
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
We've got Teague, Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Mann passes to Batum. Here's Mann for the 3. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And he gets the bucket.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Teague surveying the D. Portis in the post. He's guarded by Cousins. Antetokounmpo against Batum. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Patterson, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Jackson kicks to Kennard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Teague against Jackson. Teague, the pass to Portis. The rebound by Patterson. And stolen by Portis. And the basket is good. Portis has got his second bucket.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Teague against Kennard. Teague kicks it to Tucker. Left side, Portis. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Off with the layup. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Jackson misses. The Bucks trail. Portis in the post. Patterson on him. Teague with a clean look. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
The drive by Jackson. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tucker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Kennard covering. There's the pass to Portis. Count that one. Portis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jackson down low. Teague covering. It's stolen by Teague. And here's the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's blocked.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum's really an asset in blocking shots.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson comes over with the double. Antetokounmpo finds Teague. Clippers trail by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Batum. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Thanks for joining.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. That one goes. Count it. Middleton's got 5 now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Leonard attacking. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time for Middleton. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Lopez passes to Giannis. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo against Zubac. And the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Pass to Leonard. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Beverly dishes to George. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Bank shot, no good. Milwaukee leading by 5, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Lobbed up there for Lopez.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Clippers trail by 7. Jackson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Cousins. Lays it up off the glass.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Tucker. Middleton with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Kennard for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 5 now.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Middleton outside. Holiday with the 3, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Patterson. Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And that one, good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
Here's Connaughton. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Batum. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Boy, the quick feet and long strides of Batum, especially lethal in the open court.
Outside Teague. Outside Portis. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
And you could see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Here is Forbes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
The shot by George, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
No, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition, times it perfectly, and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
Forbes, the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Portis. They double him with George. Portis kicks to Forbes. The Bucks working the ball around. And Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Batum. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Cousins. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
And here's George for three. That shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Holiday looking over the floor. Middleton on the wing. The pass to DiVincenzo. Leonard against Middleton. Here's Giannis. Passes it to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Second chance shot. Shooting foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They get it back. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. They have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. To take the lead. Leonard, no luck. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They lead by one, and now they decide to foul intentionally. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Double team on Holiday, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Clippers with the ball. George up top. Morris outside. George with the bounce pass. Here's Zubac, and Middleton with the block.
Or the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 11 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. George looking around. Can't get the 3 to fall. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Hi, everyone. Time to get it. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Here's Middleton. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Blazers on offense. Oh, Covington in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
No, the impressive reach on display. Covington has a strong feel for when he has to go for the alley-oop.
Holiday against Lillard. the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Lillard misses.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about they're not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip in.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Powell. Clock at 6. Lillard dishes to Powell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Feeds it to Covington. Stolen by Holiday. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here.
Look, when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard, the pass to Covington. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And that time, also a missed shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have...
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Nobody near Lillard. No good on the 3. Bucks leading by 8. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. An even 3-on-3 break. A 3 from McCollum. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. For 3, Middleton. Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone. Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Holiday with it. Lillard picks him up. Middleton. Shot from free throw range. And it's rebounded by Covington.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And that one's good, Lillard.
Now, his three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D honest.
Middleton outside. Pulls up on the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. Middleton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Giannis against Covington. Kicks it out to McCollum. Three-pointer. Nurkic trying to get open. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Now, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 11. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trouble.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. PJ Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague. And it's Nora in at the small forward. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Simons, the pass to Carmelo, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Portis in the post. He's covered by Cantor. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first basket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And, you know, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers' rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a rollout on his team.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
The jump hook. Tries again. Outside Portis. Here's Nora. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 10.
And Simons a bit undersized at that two-guard position. Only 6'3", but a natural 2 with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point.
Passes it to Portis. Teague against Lillard. There's Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Pass to Jones. Kept alive. Here's Simons. There's the triple. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Forbes. Tucker with the ball. Anthony on him. Portis can't get it to go.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Jones, no one around him. Misses the 3. Bucks leading by 10. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Teague. McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here is Forbes. He is guarded by McCollum. The shot's good from Forbes.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Jones, the pass to Carmelo, kicks it out to Jones. McCollum outside, 5 on the clock. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Tucker, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, man, so terrific at realizing when he should drive inside. Tucker fears no one when he's on the attack.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Anthony. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Bobby Portis.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Antetokounmpo. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
McCollum outside. And it's Anthony, top of the key. Back to McCollum. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. From deep. Up again. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 2...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Holiday against McCollum. The pass to Lillard. From the arc. Unable to get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Covington. Middleton. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 17.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Pass to Powell. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Bucks. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Holiday against Lillard. Lopez left side. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, I love Nurkic's shot selection. I mean, outstanding at getting to his spots and converting.
Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Releases. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look for McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. McCollum passes to Lillard. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss.
He plays with so much heart, McCollum. I mean, is constantly battling on the court. This time, it's on the glass.
to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Powell kicks to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Covington dishes to Lillard. And he gets it to go. 13 points for Lillard.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Inside, here's Middleton. Puts the move on. Giannis left side. Passes to Connaughton. Latrey. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Lillard. Pass to Nora. Back to Forbes. The 3. That one's not going to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Jones drives in and stolen by Portis. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Powell. Connaughton passes to Forbes. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Powell, no one around him. Portland again missing. Here is Forbes. It could go, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Holiday, and that one drops for him.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Lobs it up for Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And here's Holiday. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 15-point game. 4-on-3 break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Portis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The wide open look here for Anthony. The putback and the second chance effort by McCollum.
Yeah, and the blinding quickness right there on display for McCollum. He excels at leaking out and capitalizing in the open floor.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Outside Portis. 6 to shoot. Middleton inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Anfernee Simons.
Cantor is a single-minded scorer. Doesn't like to be denied, but he's got position, even dealing with a lot of contact.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Tucker with the ball. He's against Cantor. Tucker with the ball. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And a miss there on the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Connaughton kicks to Portis. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Robert Covington's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Norman Powell subbed in for Anthony. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 11. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. On deep. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shoot.
Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here we go.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the court, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Lopez. The 3. The Bucks getting another chance here. Back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Over to the left wing. The kick out to Lopez. Offensive rebound. Shoots over Nurkic. And Lopez has it in the corner. Giannis passes to Lopez. Goes up again. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And the Clippers starting five. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good on the shot.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. McCollum against George. Shot clock at 6. Leonard kicks to Morris. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
It's McCollum on the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get it again. The pass to Powell. Nurkic with it. Here's Covington, and he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's George. Pass to Zubac. George looking around. Over McCollum. He sinks the 11-footer.
Facing up from mid-range, George could have tried to drive, but takes what the defense gives him.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. Floats it up there for Nurkic.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Beverley, the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverley. Fires from 18. Morris, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
The enthusiasm Covington has for the game seems to grant him endless energy. He turns that into made shots.
George against McCollum. Outside for George. Now here's Zubac. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Great open look there. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact, and if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
It's Powell on the wing. Nurkic against Zubac. To the paint. Stolen by Beverly. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
Such a hounding defender. Beverly timing the steal and initiating the break.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. McCollum dishes to Covington. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for McCollum. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Kennard the pass to Batum. That one drops for him.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Here's Simons. Pass to Carmelo. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. The Trailblazers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
First free throw is good. Powell, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Tries from 16, and Kanter pulls it down.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers out in front, leading by a point. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian...
When I'm training in summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Derek Jones. Anthony is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Simons in at the 1. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
A second chance effort. Jones kicks to Powell. And it's blocked.
Just a great job of timing on the block from Patterson.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now Kanter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. One-on-one here. Here's Patterson. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
quick lick from Patterson makes finishing plays off with a dunk look easy.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. Off target with his three. Clippers leading by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Patterson. Anthony with the block. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
It always helps when your big man dishes it like that. Cantor, excellent with that read.
Powell against Kennard. To the inside. Here's Batum. Shakes him. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. 1:51 left now here in the second. And that one's good. Leonard.
Great rhythm on the catch and shoot. Kawhi showing us what's good.
And Lillard kicks to McCullough. Pass to Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
George dishes to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Back to George. Fires the 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. The dish now to Covington. Anthony on the wing. Covington passes to Nurkic. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lillard misses.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
George with the bucket.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
McCollum finds Covington. 17-foot shot on the way. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside, George. Zubats. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Back to Lillard. Shot to stop the run. And so it's Los Angeles. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the... And that does it for our...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Marcus Morris is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. Powell, no one around him. Good on the triple. Powell's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Trailblazers. Now the pass to Beverley. Nobody near Leonard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Here is Lillard. McCollum outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Paul George. And the Clippers another fast break opportunity here. Covington with the steal. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. Finished off the break. McCollum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Morris. Powell pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 7. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Covington with the bucket.
All-out effort all the time. Covington was undrafted, and he's worked his way into NBA minutes.
George with the ball. 11 points in the game. And George with this stuff.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Lillard. And he drops it in from the low post. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Down low, here's Morris. Good D by Covington.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Leonard with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 15.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Lillard dishes to Covington. Back to Lillard. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Covington. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. McCollum against George. Morris into the lane, and Morris throws it down.
And not a next-level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
Beverly against McCollum. Back to Lillard. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
George against McCollum. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. Back to George. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Lillard against George. Covington with the bucket.
Quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
George, that's a 2-pointer. That one wide left. Trailblazers trail by 4. And there's the feed to Nurkic. He dishes it to McCollum. Lillard fires away from way outside. And the second chance effort by McCollum. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Paul George, he's been the guy making... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Enes Kanter. Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Anthony. 5 on the clock. Kanter tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Kicks it out to Jones. Outside Anthony. Pass to Simons. Outside Jones. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Zubac. Here's Kennard. And he goes in for the dunk.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
Anthony kicks to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now, here's Kennard. From the wing. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Anthony.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Jackson finds Kennard. Passes it to Zubac. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Great read from Kennard, showing a selfless attitude, getting it to his teammate.
Jackson against Lillard. And it goes down 2 points.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Jackson kicks to Zubac. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Jackson drives in. Left side, Batum. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And the basket by Jackson.
Important time in the game in terms of momentum. You see Reggie willing to put the team on his back.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Kennard for 3. No good on that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. George dishes to Leonard. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Had the space there, but it's offline. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Kicks to Jones. Back to McCollum. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
George against Lillard. George passes to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock from outside the arc. And it's George missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Marcus Morris is checked in for Nicholas Batum.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Zubac kicks to Beverly. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Portland no good that time either. So the Clippers with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, they've got Paul George. Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
Now here is Holiday. On the wing, Giannis makes it off the glass. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
If you go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships, you know, that tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series, finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Morris with it.
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Holiday looking for an opening. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Over George. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Beverley. Pass to Zubac. He kicks it to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. George against DiVincenzo. Leonard with no one around. And the 3 off target. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Leonard. That one doesn't go. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Zubac. Back to Beverley. Morris outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Zubac kicks to Morris. And here's Leonard from 3. Another miss by Leonard.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
George finds Leonard. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And here's Morris for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's George. From down in the low post, it goes. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverly is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Middleton outside. Lopez outside. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 6.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Five to shoot. Zubats, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Middleton. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee on top, up by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Antetokounmpo. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Here's Kennard with the putback. Cousins on the follow. Cousins has got his first points of the night.
Well, the edge to Cousins rebounding, you're okay with it if it shows up in the way he goes about his business on the glass.
T kicks to Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Count that bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's man. Antetokounmpo defending. Milwaukee leading by 4. There's the lob to Portis. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Tucker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
To the paint and stolen by Portis. Here's the break. Here's Connaughton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Jackson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Forbes kicks to Holiday. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Holiday. Passes it to Forbes. Back to Holiday from past the arc. The rebound by Patterson. Clippers trail by 5. Jackson kicks to Batum. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Tucker dishes to Holiday. Here's Portis. The shot off that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now, here's Kennard. Not a lot of room. Can't connect from short range. Holiday, the pass to Forbes. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. Rob. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Forbes. Holiday with it. And Holiday throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Jackson misses. Here's Connaughton. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that'll do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Shot clock at 2. Here's George. Morris outside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Bucks leading by 3. And here is Teague, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the jump by Giannis.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Outside Leonard. Morris. The second chance points on the tip in. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And the pass to Giannis. Now here's Middleton. He's covered by Leonard. Lets it fly from 18. Middleton can't get it to go.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Los Angeles. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Holiday's checked in, and it's tied up with that one. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Holiday, 6 points for him. Loads it up for Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Pass to Beverly. Inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. George against Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Lopez inside. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Outside, George. The dish to Morris. George against DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Morris.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Shoots over Cousins. Lopez, no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
41 seconds left here in the third quarter. George dishes to Cousins. Outside Leonard. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Here's Batum, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Outside Teague. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Portis. Beyond the arc. Teague can't hit. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks ahead. They're up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Outside Jackson. Now here's Kennard. D right on him. Here's Zubac. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Back to Holiday. Portis kicks to Forbes. The pass to Portis. Outside Holiday. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Patterson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis in the post. Working on Zubac. Nice shot by Portis.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Kennard for 3. Goes back up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Now here's Teague. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Passes it to Portis. Misses off the right iron.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Kennard at the line for 2.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And Los Angeles with some changes. Cousins comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Nicholas Batum. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Giannis.
So good to see Cousins engaged defensively. Solid at getting his hands up and contesting the shot there.
A 3 from Leonard. It's good from long range. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Stolen by Beverly. .144 left in the 4th quarter. Kennard finds Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Cousins. Zubac trying to break loose. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Middleton outside. To halt the run. Kennard with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Leonard. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Antetokounmpo against Cousins. It's good.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Kennard against DiVincenzo. Kennard, the pass to Cousins. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass. Cousins has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Leonard. Everly for 3. Holiday with the block.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Nails the triple.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.